Finally, let's squash this beef. Now, Rouge was worried. She was worried that you had ruined everyone's credibility. That's how good a job you did. So just.
Good. I mean, good.
No, and I mean, you hearted my comment. I've made my points clear on this.
I've made my point clear too, and you're free to release that full call.
No, right? Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So basically,
so
I hadn't mentioned you. I hadn't talked about you.
Whoa, hold on, wait.
Yeah. No, again, had I at length, Brony, had I talked about Slaughter Brony at all? Was he anywhere in a priority in any of this?
That was not on your radar, as far as I know.
You had brought up my name. You were basically assing off to one of the people who's giving Ruzo a fucking hard time, and then I fucking responded. That was it. I let you go. I gave you sound advice at the time, and that was it. I don't know why you decided to fucking goddamn make it a thing again.
Because he doesn't agree with you.
Why?
Oh shit! Are you talking to me, bud? I was not even listening. To be honest with you, I was gonna tweet your little link here. So
no, why did I be?
No, hold on, Slaughter, hold on, Anthony, stop for a second. What's your objective here, Slaughter?
To ask FNGR some questions. I asked him for a one-on-one. That's it. Or I said, let's go.
All right, then I will.
No. Okay, yeah. Again, this is what basically Brony has basically said, that he thinks that he can make peace for this.
You cannot.
No,
it is not going to happen.
I've
in good faith. When basically Ruza came to me the first time, I didn't record the call. I didn't keep a picture of your son. I didn't do any of that dumb shit. Now, I will admit, I did bait you to fucking see if you were dumb enough to put that picture out there, and I even said at the time, "Don't do it," and then you did.
Yeah, I know.
You're a schmuck.
Because I mean, you knew that it was going to,
So you basically made sure you wanted to make sure that you endangered your son by putting the. Did you at least blur your son's face?
Dude, that picture is years old, and I have no problem with it. So wait, hold on. I've got some questions.
Go ahead.
So here's the thing. What is it that you're doing here? Like, what is the purpose of the whole pedophile hunter thing? What's up with that?
Hold on. And on top of that, what was your objective here with Slaughter?
Those are two different questions. He asked.
Well, and here's the thing, and you understand that I know what your objective here is with the pedo hunter thing, but what is your objective with Slaughter?
I responded because Slaughter decided to bring up my name again. That was it.
Do you think Slaughter is a pedophile?
Did I specifically say that Slaughter was a pedophile?
No. So no.
Okay, hold it. I asked Slaughter. Slaughter, did I specifically ask, or did I say?
Not.
Okay.
Nope. That did not happen. And this is kind of why I just wanted a one-on-one. If it devolves into a screaming match, then feel free to step in and whatever. But I honestly don't need you to moderate this hard, bud. To be honest with you,
I won't then.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate. Okay.
So, I just wanted FNGR to explain, or Finger, or how what do you want to be called?
FNGR is fine.
Okay, so FNGR, what is it? What are you doing? What is your goal with the whole pedophile hunter thing?
I mean, every once in a while, somebody brings me a fucking thing. I basically look into it, and then we proceed from there. It's a case-by-case, situation-by-situation sort of thing. There isn't a boilerplate, sir. Do you want to have a...
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
So...
A boilerplate. Yeah.
Boilerplate is basically
what
there isn't an assembly line standard response. For example,
there is no
there
is no style guide for this.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not saying that the style guide. I'm not saying like your methods. I'm saying why do you do what you do? Why have you cultivated this kind of personality where you are a pedophile hunter? Like, why do you do that?
Because may I answer? Okay,
go ahead. Good.
Because I am trying to pay back, because once upon a time ago, I looked the wrong way because one of my friends, or one of the people I'd been around, some dipshit in a fucking top hat, sat there and used his fucking position, and I feel fucking responsible.
That and Catholic guilt.
Okay. So you feel responsible for what?
So it's even before that. You had once upon a time ago that there'd been predators in the fandom. You'd see somebody like Crazy Pony Man creeping on kids, and the perception originally was, okay, there's a creepy person. These kids know better. Nobody really needs to do anything because they know to stay the hell away from him. Except that, as we know now, if I can speak for you on that little part here, that isn't always the case.
No, B-Fish proved not to be the case.
Cool. So do
you disagree with my stance in there, or am I putting words?
Nope. I don't disagree. I'm just asking questions. So whenever you say that, what is when you say your purpose for doing all of this? Is it just to, I don't know, take pedophiles down? Or are you trying to protect people or
sound the alarm?
I'm keeping
right. Why
informed.
would you sound the alarm though? That's my whole thing, is why are you doing what you do?
Because without that information, nothing will get done. Take Grizzly the Medic for an example.
Yeah, feeling a sense of responsibility to the fandom.
Okay.
If you had a friend, or God forbid a family member, not that you do, you would do everything in your power to make sure that the people around them were informed of the terrible things that they had done. I would.
Right. I would want to protect the people close to me and protect my kid and all that.
Well,
right.
let me be clear, Slitter. I'm not a nice person. I
understand this.
Yeah, no, I have many faults. I don't absolutely want kids to be put up on a pedestal, but at the same time, I think it's a reasonable request that they not be molested.
Right. So your goal is to not have children molested, right?
Yes, and
well,
again,
okay.
keep in mind here, the reason why I didn't want to record the call or keep the picture of you and your kid is, again, I realize I'm bitter, malicious, and dickish, and I figured you were going to piss me off somewhere along the line, and I didn't want to pull that out of my back pocket and go BAM, because I knew that would be fucking gross and disgusting.
Hold on,
so I didn't do it.
Hold on.
Interesting take, to be honest with you.
Hold on, so, Anthony, you kind of did that.
But I didn't put the picture out there. He did.
To
what do I call you?
What
Brony
the picture
Inspector?
was.
Right? Brony Inspector, is that what I call you?
You can call me Drew. I don't care.
Drew. Okay. Drew, can I please ask fngr some questions? Please.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Thank
That's
you
why
so
you're
much.
here. I apologize. Sorry.
Right, take it.
Okay. So, why are you bringing it up now? Why are you bringing up the accusations that you made? Why are you bringing it up now?
In regards to who?
To me. Why are you bringing it up now?
We, as I understood it, had parted ways, that we were done talking to each other.
Uh-huh.
I assumed, and then suddenly you found your way to put my name in your mouth, and I basically
wait, so you put my name in your mouth, right? That's what you said. Okay, so I talked about you.
Did I go through like your derpy burrow and go, I don't quite agree with the fact that he puts out necrophilia. I don't quite agree with it. Yeah, no, I don't either. Did I mini mod and police everything you do in your life?
Hold on, Rouge.
I'm asking you a question.
Hold on, Rouge. Are you here?
Bringing this up now.
So if you're waiting,
hold on, Rouge. Are you here?
No, hold it. If you're waiting to hear, did I act rashly and obtusely because you pissed me off? Because I thought I handled you in good faith. I thought I'd been completely fair with you, far more than I've done with people I genuinely liked. Because Ruza asked me to. I didn't hit record.
Ruza didn't. No. Rouge brought this to your attention.
No. I mean originally the first call. Okay. I assumed. Now, again.
Never in the instance of what brought this to your attention was the intent for you to go after Slaughter here. Rouge was pointing out the fact that someone who was a pedophile defender in the past had called you a racist on Twitter. Never in any of the instances that brought this situation to your attention.
If I remember correctly, didn't they call me a Nazi? I wouldn't.
Jesus Christ!
Whatever they called you, you need like
FNGR.
FNGR. Anthony.
Yes,
that is the whole reason
we were
why
to
I'm
give
here.
you sensitivity training, it would never stick.
No, probably not.
So, I'm willing to forgive you for that because I'm your friend.
No, hold it. Let me answer Slaughter Pony.
Jesus, I'm not. No, hold on. Can I just say really quick?
No, I know your point. May I?
Please, I got it. I don't want to talk to FNGR filtered through how you're interpreting me. Okay.
All right.
Can I really just want to talk.
Then
to
I'm
FNGR.
sorry.
Okay, so hold it.
Thank you,
Slaughter. If I may, and I will regret this again, but I will attempt to take this. Brony Inspector, as well as my girlfriend, said that they did not take with my take on you. I thought I'd worded myself properly. I acted hastily and pissed off because, again, I thought we were done. Again, I tried to handle that as fucking maturely as possible, and I don't know. I just kind of got pissed off, especially when I remember your little remark about Leo Convoy going, well, because he made my friend cry. I don't know about all these things that he's done about protecting kids. It kind of calls into question here. You really put you and your friends. I never said that. You put you and your friends at fucking. Isn't the title of your video Anthony doesn't care about kids? Is that not the title?
No,
that
was the thumbnail.
Listen, Anthony, listen, or FNGR. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
We are having a misunderstanding because I have, after watching your live stream, I have come to learn that you are both critically retarded and illiterate. So
he is illiterate, but critically retarded, maybe not.
Okay. Oh my God, dude. Anyway, I never said that because you were mean that it calls into question everything you've ever said.
I said you said that about Leo.
I did say that about Leo because his very first interaction with me was sorry. What I mean is that I said that it calls into question everything he's ever said because whenever I criticized him when I did not want to be associated with him, then I went ahead and said that he was a dick. And so somehow you come in and you
somehow being a dick completely invalidates.
Oh my God, I'm not fucking finished.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up, you annoying SJW. Shut the fuck up. Go back to drawing your necrophilia, you fucking creep.
Dude. Oh my God. When
Anthony, let him finish.
My hands did not move toward my zipper, so I don't know why you're opening your mouth. Listen,
look here,
and you know what? I think I might have it. I don't know if I'll be able to drop it into the chat, but he said, He said, I hate people that expose predators. They're toxic. Something you want to tell us? That's what he said about me. I never said that. It was specifically because, and he just made this up. He just.
Did you address that in our original? Did you address that in our original call, the one that you aren't putting forth in the public?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes,
Then put the call out.
I explained.
Slaughter.
So you won't do it.
I was woefully unprepared for that whole thing, and
woefully. Slaughter,
Yes.
what
that
are
whole
you?
thing
Hold
was
on, real quick. What is the main thing you're angry about?
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Anthony the same
FNGR
question right after.
Is a liar. He is a liar. He's insincere, and he is a pussy. Those three things are
Who had
true.
me blocked?
Okay,
Who
hold
had
on.
me
Wait,
blocked?
no, wait.
Who ran off to my girlfriend to
Finger-
go bitch about me? You want to talk
Finger-
about
what-
insincere
When your
and being a
girlfriend replies
pussy?
to me, how the fuck am I supposed to know who that person
Wait,
is?
hold on.
She
Why
just
is a guy
replies,
who
and
showed
I
up in a
replied.
call to talk to you insincere? I don't believe that.
It is. I'm getting there. If I could just.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're being insincere right now, Slaughter. I do not think that.
Oh, okay.
Anthony, are you being insincere when you tell Slaughter what you're thinking?
No.
Oh my god. So
Like, okay, you guys, come on, bring it down here, guys. Bring it down here, guys.
So you brought up. Okay, but we're back to the Leo thing. Leo was mean to my friend. I didn't like him because of that. That's it. It's very
Leo.
I do not give a fuck about your friend.
That's
hold on.
awesome.
No, Slaughter, Anthony, like Leo said some things that I am, I'm actually angry with him about
I've
now.
explained
So,
that too. I've explained that very gently.
and we've talked about that. And Leo and I haven't talked about that with Leo. You and I have talked about that, and you've told me what you think Leo's angle on that is. Okay, that's all well and good, but
holy shit! Can I please, for the love of God, talk to FNGR, please?
Well, I don't know. Can you
I
do
will
about it
mute
without bringing
myself.
up your dick?
Anyway, Leo is really irrelevant to this new shit, okay?
My God, could you sound any more like a hipster faggot? Anyways, yeah. My God.
All right, so you're either going to engage.
I mean,
with
if
the
you were
question,
me,
or
you
you're
could
going to fucking
sound
pussy
more
out and
like
try
a
to mean your
hipster.
way through this.
No, I'm insulting you. There's no joke. I'm
you're
talking down to you, you
you're
stupid
trying
dumb
to mean
fuck.
your way through this. You're just talking some shit because you can't fucking.
No, there's no
engage with
laughing. I'm legitimately angry and pissed off at you, you
it.
dumb motherfucker.
Either start answering these questions, or you're a fucking pussy bitch because you know you're fixing to get wrecked. You know this,
Then
and
answer
that's
the
why you're not
fuck.
engaging
Ask the
with
question, motherfucker.
I'm asking the questions, and you're fucking.
Well, Abe Simpson, can you get to the point? You fucking beach ball. Do you have a point somewhere in there?
So, why did you bring this up now? You said it was because you were upset that you found my name, that I found your name in my mouth. All I said was that I didn't fucking like, excuse me, I said I fucking hate that guy. So I said I hate that guy. Your feelings got so fucking
Can we put this?
hurt.
Can we put the
that
quote
you
in the
made
chat?
up
Can we
some
put the quote in
bullshit.
the chat?
Yeah, we can put the quote in the chat.
Okay.
When I said I fucking hate that guy? Is that what you want me to drop in the chat?
I'd like the full quote, or do I have to hunt it down myself?
Well, look.
Are you
I
just
got
gonna
it.
crunch
I
in the
got it.
part you want, or do you have the full thing?
No, you're gonna say racist stuff on Twitter all you want, and people might not like you for it, Anthony.
I literally did not. Oh, wait, hang on. Just give me a fucking second. I'm gonna drop that in the chat.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
Step, I can't look at your DM right now. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I will. Let's see. But have you guys confronted the whole Leo doesn't care about children thing?
We'll get there. Oh my god. I'm just gonna have to search. I thought I had it saved.
So let's put it
I
this
guess
way.
I don't.
I have problems with people, for example, like Patchwork Art, but because I don't know anything about
Patchwork Art.
But you're missing my point here. If
Okay.
I were like you, I'd be like, everything about Patchwork Heart is terrible and it calls into question. That's not how life works. I know your liberal little tiny mind
Hold on.
can only see
Whoa,
people
whoa, wait,
as
hold on. Does
caricatures.
that count my liberal tiny mind too, Anthony?
I mean, you are inebriated.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. So are you familiar
No,
with
I figured out how to set this whole thing up for you. Is that okay? So you could yell at this guy, get fucked.
He's been giving you a hard time. Oh, so it only comes out of me. I gotta go with it. All right. So anyways, you were saying.
No, I don't know. I'd be down at the river having sex with someone in the bushes right now. If that were me, I'm doing this instead.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna have to drop your quote tweet in there.
So
Okay,
I have to
I'm-
hunt down the original version since you're going to act like you can't find it.
Your quote tweet.
No one's acting like anything, Anthony. Stop it.
All right. Let's.
Like, would you talk to this guy
Okay.
like he's actually here talking to you?
Well, I'm looking up the quote tweet myself. Let's see.
There, it's in the chat.
All right.
I said every time this dude pops up in my TL, I go through the same 3 thoughts. 1, oh yeah, that guy exists. 2, I fucking hate that guy. Anyway, scroll. Seriously worthless person. Anyway, let's post pictures of peppers. And that hurt your fucking feelings so bad that you went immediately to making shit up that you know isn't true. I had a talk with this man where he showed sexualized pictures of his kid and a sex pillow, and I told him to stop and delete the image.
Was it not a
And
sex
you
pillow?
know
Wait,
Was it
that's
not a
true.
sex
Slaughter.
pillow?
You didn't agree
Shut
that
up.
it was a
It
sex
was
pillow
not
back
even
then.
close to being lewd. EQLA wouldn't even have stopped you from selling.
And
the
I'll
pillow.
answer that
Even
question
then,
too.
shut up.
Yeah, no.
That's a
Again,
great
if you would have made that
That's a
picture
wonderful
about
point.
fucking what?
It's
You
a
wanna get
wonderful point. I love it. FNGR, yes, I love it. Okay, let's just say that what you're saying is true, that it was a sex pillow and I was endangering the life of my child, just like you said, right? Let's say it's all true, okay? It's not, but let's just pretend that it is.
I have an answer for what you're going to
Why?
see.
Why would you sit on this information for 7 months? knowing
Because
that
I
there
thought
was
you
a
were
child-
stupid and impaired, you dumb fuck. I
No,
give you
I
the
don't-
benefit
I
of the
don't-
doubt.
Wait,
Yeah,
that-
no, I
I
do.
don't-
How many times,
Yeah,
Brody?
no, no.
How many fucking times do I talk to
How
these
many-
dumb assholes and give them a fucking chance to get their shit
how
right?
many-
I did it with fucking Fusion. I've
have
done it with
loyalty.
more than enough of these
With your
motherfuckers.
loyalty.
Do you want to go up and down? We gave
Like,
Flutter
Anthony,
Rocket a
can you
fucking
take a deep
chance.
breath for me?
You
Finger?
wanted to be nicer. You wanted to cut a break to someone that you thought
What
was putting
benefit
child's life
did
in
I
danger?
have? What is my incentive to have goddamn let you go? What is this big master
had
plan?
nothing.
Was there some huge super chat
nothing then.
payoff that I fucking let you go? Is that what it is?
Do
You
either
had
of you
nothing
grow
then.
peppers?
Oh my fucking god! If you had nothing then, and you only like made it into something now, you lied about it now. You had nothing then. You did this because I hurt your fucking feelings. And I
No,
wonder
because
how
you
many
want to
of
sit
your
there and put
followers-
yourself first above every
I
fucking
wonder-
goddamn thing else. Yeah,
I
that is
wonder
exactly what it is.
how many-
It's the
I
same thing you
wonder-
did with Leo
I
Convoy.
wonder
No,
how many of your call-out posts. I wonder how many of your call-out posts are specifically you manufacturing bullshit because your fucking feelings got hurt.
Why
That's I
don't you?
think-
No, why don't you go
Yes,
ahead and
yes.
talk to all of them? Would you like a list of them?
I'm not
Hold
interested
on,
in talking
Anthony.
to any of
So
them.
wait, no,
I am
hold
fucking-
it. You said you wondered, and it wasn't just about you, right? So you really
I
care about all
wonder.
those people.
It's
You
all
really care
about
about
me.
those people.
It's
You
all
said you
about me.
really care about all those people,
Hold on.
and if you're worried about anyone
yeah,
innocent
yeah,
right now,
everyone.
motherfucker, then you will go
Not
out
at
of your
the
way
same
to
time.
make sure that nobody got framed. Will you or will you not? Or is this just about your sorry ass? Just you, motherfucker. That's the only thing you care about. If you thought for a second
yes,
that I was
true,
steamrolling
Anthony,
a
because
single
you are
one of these
trying-
goddamn people,
Be-
you would
be-
get off your ass and help them.
Because you
100%.
are trying to demonize someone who didn't do anything.
So, you have 2 options. You were either deliberately lying about the content and context of the image you're talking about in this screen cap. in that screen cap, whenever you said that, you were either deliberately lying about the content and context of that image, or you're grifting and you don't give a fuck about kids. You use
So
them
you
as a
sat there and
shield.
said it calls into question. You let the fucking answer the question, motherfucker. You said it calls into question. Say you're worried about all these other people, and yet you won't get off your fucking ass and do a single thing to help any of these other people because you don't believe it. You lying motherfucker.
You don't give a fuck.
You're not a
anyone.
kid, you dumb asshole.
No shit.
He,
oh my
he is
god.
a parent.
Breaking
Like, yeah,
news.
no, he's
I'm
not a kid. He's a
child.
parent.
Holy crap. That's amazing. We have broken through and we have made
Oh, I better use this big hipster aloof voice to sit there and make my point like this right now. Look, Stallion, I gave you an absolute break because you had a kid. And I fucking hope that you would goddamn be smart enough to fucking goddamn keep that picture the fuck offline. But God be willing, because somebody might have made you look stupid for a fucking minute, you decided
No,
to
you look
re-endanger.
stupid, Anthony. You're the one who looks stupid.
Oh my
right
god,
now.
Brony Inspector, please. I love you, but I don't need your help. Okay?
I don't like. Oh, dude, I don't need a break from you either. Get fucked. I thought I was trying to help you.
I know. I don't want help. I understand, like,
All right, fuck you too, then.
okay. Oh my god, why? Okay, never mind, whatever. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that you obviously don't have any answers to any of these questions.
Slaughter, at the very beginning of the call, may I answer? Okay.
Go.
Okay. At the very beginning of the call, I said, against my better judgment, I could sit there and say that perhaps I got carried away. I was leading up to saying that perhaps things got fucking too far. You could have took the win right there. But you wanted to go the extra mile, and I said, well, fine. If you really feel that way, perhaps you should sit there and reach out to all those people that you feel got a bad deal, that have been buried right now, and fucking make sure that I haven't buried anyone accused improperly and ruined their life, because that would be a very serious fucking thing. Would it not be, Stallion? And it's not just, yeah, that's what I would do. If I really believe that. Do you?
If you really believed what? I'm sorry.
If you really believe that it calls into question, okay, if you believe that it calls into question every person I've gone after, then perhaps, maybe not every last one, if you're that busy with your life, you should reach out to a handful and check out for yourself.
I'm not interested in doing any of that.
So so it was just all about you. So you wanted to bring those people up. I wanted to bring up all those people for just myself. I wanted to pretend like I wanted to virtual signal like a good little liberal. I wanted to pretend like I cared.
So, all I'm saying is that you are a liar and no one should ever take your word for anything ever.
I didn't lie.
Because oh my god, you just admitted to lying. You just now admitted that you lied.
I admitted that I got pissed
Literally
off.
just now said it. You may have got pissed off and then fucking lied. You retard. Oh my fucking god.
I didn't say I lied, you stupid dumb motherfucker. You did did you not have your kid post with a fucking sex pillow?
Are you fucking serious right now? You are literally gonna say I may have got pissed off and had a bad take, like,
so okay, so let's look at defamation. Damage to good quality and character. So when you go to court and say, yes, I did, Your Honor, I absolutely had my kid pose with a sex pillow. There's a picture out there that I posted. He would laugh you the fuck out of court, motherfucker. Get the fuck out is what he would say immediately.
Okay, I love it. I love this point, okay? It's wonderful.
Oh, I'm a liberal. The law doesn't matter. It's my feelings, guys.
Oh my god. We can talk about the law if you want to. Listen, here's the law, okay? I'm bringing you the law. Have you ever heard of the Giglio law? Have you ever heard of that?
Go ahead.
The Giglio law is when if an investigator is found to have misrepresented evidence ever, then he goes on what is called the Giglio list. And anytime you ever say anything, if that officer has to testify, if he doesn't lose his job, if he has to testify in court, then they have to notify the jury that they lied. They have to tell the jury that everything they're bringing into the case is under serious scrutiny and that it calls into question
So
literally
Stallion.
everything they've ever done. All cases.
Stallion.
Listen, what
Stallion,
happens if a
at the
cop
very
lies?
most of these times and situations, I will give a disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not a lawyer. If I need to attach the fact for some odd reason that you seem to think that I might be potentially misleading and leading people to believe I'm a police officer, at what point in time that ever came from, do you?
Oh my God, I'm not saying that you're a police officer. All I'm saying is that Giglio law, right? Okay. What happens when a cop lies? What happens when an investigator lies? What happens?
Slaughter. If you're waiting
I'm
to hear
asking
because
questions.
your feelings are hurt that I went too
Why?
far. I went too far because you fucking goddamn have a chip on your shoulder.
Because
I hit you
got
as hard as you've been hitting fucking goddamn taking
Oh my
cracks at
God.
me and Leo.
Okay.
Did I call you a pedophile? Did I?
I never said that you did.
Well, there you go.
When did I never said that you did. All I'm saying is that I said I don't like you.
Okay.
That's where this started. I said I don't like
I
you.
mean, I think you're
And
digibro
you-
quality, but sure.
And you made
And let me be
shit
clear, minus the talent.
awesome. That's so awesome and clever. Great. What I'm trying to say is that you literally got mad because I said I didn't like you, bro. Your feelings got so fucking hurt that you made all this shit up. You knew
I
that
didn't make
was
this
true.
up. It's
said-
you have your
absolutely
kid
did.
pose with the fucking sex pillow. Did you not
didn't
just put that
happen.
in your? Is
Nope.
it not in your
Didn't
video?
happen. Nope.
Does the picture doesn't
It didn't
exist?
happen.
Didn't happen.
Nope.
We imagined it.
Nope.
There's no
are
picture of it. There's
deliberately
no picture of
lying.
your son
You are
hugging it or near a
deliberately
Daki
lying
Mocker in
about
any
the
way, shape, or
content
form.
And context of the image. That is what you're doing. You are deliberately lying about that image. You know this. You know it. Because if a child was in such danger, you would not have sat on it for 7 months until I made you mad. Either you were lying about that image then or now, are they lying about it, or you don't give a fuck about anyone's kids. Either way, you're
Or
a
here's
liar.
another one. Maybe you're so fucking insufferable, I lost all my patience. Is that impossible, Stallion? Is that possibly a case that you can just... Are you doing a Vita right now? Ah, yeah, no,
get
I've
it.
seen this. No, if this
I
man
get it.
doesn't fall extern to my very specific critiques and moral values that I hold specifically, this man is wrong.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you are saying. You got your feelings hurt, and then you lied. That's
Nothing to do with the fact, just how you tried to sit there saying, oh, because my feelings hurt, Leo and Anthony can't be trusted.
That is literally not what I said. I said that because you lied. You are lying about the order of events. You literally lie about everything.
I can literally
You
put
are
on
the
a
most
fucking
important
call. No,
person.
hold it. You provide proof that I lie about everything. I can put on a call right now where I gave someone the benefit of the doubt when they said they screwed about someone not knowing their age. And we found out that that wasn't the case. I don't have a crystal ball, motherfucker.
I don't know about anyone else. All I'm talking about
Would you
is
like
that
me to
you
put on the
lied
call?
about me.
Would you?
That's
So
Look,
you
I
so
don't-
you just said you just said you lie about everything. You lied
Yes,
about me, so
true.
you are the center of the universe.
true.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. So you lied about this.
Jesus Christ. So I will say this to the audience. I did get pissed off. I attempted to handle the situation privately and quietly. I didn't feel like repeating myself over and over again, much in the same way and fashion that Ruza had to deal with Purple Tinker the other day. I guess I went overboard, which I've been known to do at times. Do I think that Stallion of Slaughter is a pedophile? No. He does a lot of things I would keep an eye on. I don't feel that those things inherently, even of and by themselves, make him a predator. I think he's careless. I certainly think he's stupid. I think today's call fucking calls into that. If you really feel that I have screwed up with people in the past, let's hear it. let's hear those other situations where I've been unfair to previous predators in the past. And I'll sit down and I'll do my best to sit there and walk you through it. If anybody in the stream or the call would like to sit there and, I guess, weigh in and give your thoughts, that's fine. Let's see. Let's take a look at the chat. How y'all doing? Be done. We won't blame you, Mang. fngr, you have a lot more patience than I would have, lol. God, Deviant Crow, you dumb. I think you're so below Manga Comment, and why he bothered with you is beyond me. Let's see. Does anybody like to speak up in the chat? That sucked. Step, would you like to come in? Give me a hard time? That'd be more fun. Let's see. Let me in. Okay, cool. He wants in. Yo!
That sucked. What were you doing? What were both of you doing? Jesus Christ, you both handled that terribly.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Terrible.
It was absolute shit.
You yelled and talked over him way too much. You never even got to
He
the other
admitted
things
at the
you were
very
going to
end that
talk
this
about.
was entirely just about him. And he's like trying to sit there and say, and I'm like, look, if I've really
I don't
screwed
think
up.
so.
No, if I really screwed up with the people that I've exposed. And again, there wasn't a full-on video where basically I sat there and explained that Stallion of Slaughter is a dangerous... He's not. To the best of my knowledge, Stallion of Slaughter has not specifically done acts of a physical nature to a child, as far as I know. That fair?
Sure, but I mean, I still think you could have handled this a lot better.
Oh,
I don't think I'm. The
I
only
tried
one
doing
that
it at
thinks
the very beginning. I tried
that.
doing...
Yeah, but he was. I felt like you got angry when you didn't need to. You taled over him way too much.
He kept repeating the same point over and over again, and I don't think he was going to go along with it, so...
You didn't really help your case at all, though. You never even got to the most important thing, I'd argue, which is to claim that people like Leo doesn't even care about children. You just kicked him, like, randomly. So we're never going to...
It wasn't randomly, it was basically at the point where he made the remark.
No, it was randomly, because...
No,
all
he
was saying
specifically
was-
said, it's only about me. After he tried to sit there and state that it was all about, it's not just about me, it's everything that you say is called into question. Literally everything.
Okay, but the topic of conversation was you and him. That's what he was referring to.
But
Because
he
you were
admitted
talking to
he
him.
admitted that this whole thing was basically just about making himself feel better.
I don't think... Hold the fuck on. Oh, no, sorry, a second. I don't think that was what he was getting at, per se. I just don't... I was smashing my head against the wall for half of it. To be
Oh, no, it was bad. Jesus Christ. I also had to juggle not offending Brony at the same time, where basically I don't entirely agree with a lot of his stances, but I was like, I'm not going to try and get into a fight here. And then just eventually, after a while, patience wore thin, and I made a crack about drinking. Do I think that defines Brony Inspector? No, not entirely. I won't put a percentile on there. It's a joke! It's a joke, people. Laugh.
Still, though, I talked to him because I don't think...
What, Bernie?
He took it as a joke at all, yeah. I don't think he took it as a joke at all.
I had definitely put in the time when I talked to Bernie Inspector before the stream, where I was trying to handle things calmly and patiently before things were going to get heated. How at some point in time that he thought that things were going to be kosher and cool during that call, I don't know what he was expecting.
Could have been.
Even at the beginning, Slaughter announced that this wasn't going to be one of those kind of calls.
In what way?
When he's like, well, we're going to try and squash this, and he's like, absolutely not. I do believe that what Slaughter had was a bad look. And he got so offended that basically my God Maybe he thought I was being the SJW trying to tell him how to morally handle something. Okay, you know what? I'll eat that. Maybe he didn't want to hear some outsider tell him how to raise his kid. I think it was a bad look to put the picture out in public. From what I'd heard, I thought someone had told me that he had admitted that at the end of the call, so I would have, maybe if I misheard that. I hadn't seen Slaughter's video. I hadn't had a chance.
I mean, it just felt like you were saying, like you were talking over him, saying like liberal, liberal, liberal over and over again. I feel like it could have been handled so much better than you conducted yourself. I think you conducted yourself very poorly. To be fair, Stallion Slaughter did a little bit too, but I feel like one was in response to the other.
All right. I wish you shit night. Absolutely. Oh, Blake, don't give me money. I don't deserve it for this one. Dude's a horse banger. His argument's invalid. Let me back in now.
In all honesty, since this clearly isn't going to happen again, I'd probably like to talk to Stallion about the Leo thing, since this is never going to happen again.
All right, bring an adult with you.
No.
Fuck. What? Just pays to have an adult around at all times. Let me back in for round 3. Good God, no. Go argue with Blake. Go argue with Leo. Fuck. Oh, shit.
I mean, if he's going to come back in, I'd talk to him. I'd talk to him right now.
All right, what I'm trying to remember, like fucking before we did the stream, we were watching Star Wars because my girlfriend had never watched it before. He's like, we're gonna, after like calling me a pussy and shit, he's like, you're gonna sit there and wait till 9. I'm like, wouldn't it have made more sense to start insulting me at 9? I don't know.
Is it alright if I add someone in? They're saying if I know this person.
Well, who is it?
They're asking to be let in. Missy Drip.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll talk to Missy. Fuck it.
Yeah,
sure.
let me get that.
If I'm allowed in, but if you look at someone else, that you should have someone else besides Brony to mediate the argument, step in since Leo wasn't available. Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the reason I wanted to come in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You said you wanted to... Thanks, faggot!
What?
Not you.
Oh, did Missy not want in, or what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, they're here now, so... But yeah, if Stallion's still in the chat, I just... Whatever. I mean...
Yeah, get him on Sheldon's channel.
No.
It'd be a great follow-up podcast to that one.
I mean, if everything can be tackled in, like, one stream, that'll be great. I just want to have a go at him.
What's up, Missy?
Speaking of which...
there goes my mic. Hi,
Missy.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say a few things.
Okay.
You should have had somebody else to mediate the argument besides Brony, because the way that was handled so fucking poorly.
Yes.
It was just a really big mess, and I'm just sitting there watching the whole thing going, why is Brony the only one there? There should be someone else to mediate this thing.
I understand Brony's perspective. He's probably gonna be pissed at me for a hot minute, which is a shame because we cleared up whatever bullcrap I was worried about the other day.
Yeah, because you said some things that kind of pissed off Brony, so that was kind of handled poorly, you know.
And I do wish the best for him.
Yeah. That's just all I wanted to say, honestly.
Well, you'll have to forgive me. I don't think of Bernie Inspector as a living, walking embodiment of liberalism. So.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
None.
I feel like you're way too heavily on just saying liberal Lamau. To diversify your argumentation a little bit.
Well, I mean, okay, fine. You caught me. I was trying to stereotype and associate many of the faults with Stallion of Slaughter with his category because he's so good for it. He's so good for it.
I mean, Anthony, would you be willing to add Stallion back?
I already fucking heard that it's him to ass off and shit. Jesus Christ, that was it.
Well, I want to talk to him specifically about the Leo stuff.
Yeah,
You're
that's what
gonna-
I'm kind of curious about
and
too.
the we don't care about children thing, because I think that's a very important accusation that wasn't even addressed at all.
Well,
Yeah.
like you have a channel, you can freaking stream it over there.
I don't. Well, I have. Okay.
Well, get Stalin to fucking stream it, man. It'll be the good old days. You guys will run opposition.
Yeah, but it's just easier this way because
it's-
everyone's already here.
Well,
I mean, Stallion's at the top of your DM list anyway. So
yes, I'm aware.
Oof. Well, damn.
I don't know. I didn't block it, unlike some people. Slaughter. That's the other funny thing, though. If you the DM I posted, the first thing I fucking sent to him was basically about that dude that got him fired. My initial take of Stallion of Slaughter from the first time is he was the darling of the Bernie fandom that some moron fucking got fired from his job. And I didn't want to be on the wrong side of that because it sucks to lose your job. If his big takeaway is, hey, Anthony acts stupid when he gets angry. I mean, Step could have told you that. Right, Step?
I
Oh my god.
Rouge could have told you that. Brony Inspector could have told you that.
Yeah.
Pool Guy could have told you that.
Yeah.
Leo could have told you that. Everyone who's ever watched the channel could have told you that. If they don't know that, then they're watching the wrong shit.
Who's messaging? Oh, I should probably respond to this.
Oh, who is it?
No, someone's texting me. Whoops.
Blake, would you like in?
No.
Why? What the hell's wrong with Blake?
I think I've met Blake actually.
He's
What
alright.
is wrong with Blake Diamond? Let's think about that one for a second.
Is he around? Let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah, he says throw me in.
Okay,
Fine.
cool. I'll put him in.
I don't think I have him added anymore.
Alright, let me take a look. Da 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 da. How?
Oh, hey.
You know what I'm confused about? Didn't Brony make the room? How the fuck did he... Yeah, if Brony made... How did I wind up owning the room? I didn't make it.
Because he left.
Oh, I didn't... Well, I'm a dumb boomer who doesn't know how Discord works. So what's your thoughts on it? I know I sucked, Blake. I apologize.
It's no problem.
Nah, it
$2
was
is
shit.
$2.
It was shit.
$2 is $2. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, and he is a horse banger. He fucking mentions, because I'm going through his media right now, trying to find in the fucking picture that you keep talking about, and the one that I keep coming across is a fucking meme of him saying America and horse pussy must be defended. It's just like, not a good look, my guy.
Well, maybe he's a furry and he just does like the Anthro thing. I don't know.
What's Stallion's Twitter? There it is.
Slaughter pony.
You're not 18, Step. You can't go to Stallion.
Yes. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of horse porn on here. You do not want to go there.
Stallion, would you not agree in the chat
Alright,
that 18-year-old, 18 and up DCP links if you are moving the stream?
I told him we're not.
No, I don't think so. Danny Cartel, $5. The money is to buy a big ol' cookie and hope that you have a better rest off night. I'd have to probably send that cookie to Rouge.
By the
But
way,
you, a big old cookie.
Yeah, I know.
Stallion's messaged you like 4 times.
I know.
Stallion, eat a fart.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be.
Well, here's the rub about this. When people are like, I'm
Cool
being
guy.
harassed. I was like, you just don't have to not answer. It's not a hard thing. That could have 20 by the time I get out of bed tomorrow. I will be busy on TD Ameritrade, not paying attention.
If we want to switch subjects, I actually did want to talk stocks with you.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
So you know the two companies that are currently producing different vaccines for COVID.
I haven't- okay, so here's the thing about that. The market swung up really high on the vaccines. They're probably going to dip back down again when the hype dies. So you're going to want to
Yes, but once.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to wait, but my thing is, and I also talked to one of my partners about this. They suggested they do not buy in stock in Pfizer, but buy in stock in the other one because Pfizer has a bad history of their vaccines and other medications and pharmaceuticals need to be kept like way low in terms of temperature. There's like dry ice and other forms of cold transport, which makes it harder to transport.
Yes.
So, also, they recommended investing in, I think, in one of the pharmaceutical
Well, here's
stores, because they'll be the ones that do the master
let me give you a
distribution.
Quick, I'll get to you in a second step. So here's the whole thing. I don't specifically know this from medical, but for most releases for like gaming, movies, and so forth and so on stocks, trade on the rumors, sell on the news, which means before the release, your money's in and out. You as the hype rises, you get out. So because expectations seldomly fucking measure up to the hype. You were about to say, Step?
I was going to say Stallions in the chat again, saying if you're going to talk about me, at least have me in the call. And I agree, personally.
Yeah,
Stallion. And I know, but you have a bad dragon horse dildo, go gag on it.
Oh. Well, damn.
I do not know the validity of whether Stallion of Slaughter has a bad dragon dildo or not. I do not know the size of the bad dragon dildo that Stallion of Slaughter allegedly has. I do not know if it has 2 prongs or 1 or whatever. Or
Okay.
if it has an alien attachment or I don't know.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay.
What?
I'm just reading. I'm reading something.
Don't
from
picture
somewhere
that.
else.
Don't picture that stuff.
Don't picture what?
Nothing. Oh wait, Danny Cartel. The money is okay. Got the big old cookie thing already. What do you want, Crow? Well, you wasted your time with a debate that de-evolved into racial slurs, other bullshit. Oh, Blinky Iris, here, have some money. My pizza money. I don't need it. Oh, I'm sorry, Blinky. You didn't have to do that. You good people.
I haven't had pizza in days.
Crow again. And first of all, choke on your own shit. Second, make the comment is better than you. Third, if you want to talk fucking big shit, why don't you fucking DM him, Anthony, and we can roast you next.
Oh God!
Bro, you're a masochist. Get out of here.
Don't make me talk to goddamn deviant Crow. Would that make it up, Step? Talking to fucking that?
No.
Okay, thank you.
I would rather talk to fucking Stallion Slaughter because
I know you want to
play the guitar.
Deviant Crow fucking posted their Discord. Everybody, add them and cyberbully them.
Hold on, Mad Plushie, prove to me. Shut up. Prove to me that you can play the guitar, and then we'll talk.
Oh God.
Because as far I remember correctly, Stallion Slaughter can at least play the fucking guitar.
Yes.
Which I admire, and I'm just gonna stop that sentence.
Oh.
That sentence was going.
Is that why you're trying?
Did you have a little crush on him?
I stopped myself.
Okay. Again already, Jesus.
See, look, I knew Step was bisexual.
Fucking fight me. You fight me. You fight me.
Missy, you can make the gay go away. Help him.
What the? Oh.
About Step.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
That's gonna get clipped. He's still watching this. He's gonna clip that, and my career is over.
No.
Oh.
What career? What career?
I was just gonna make that.
You're a
joke.
fucking child.
Step, if you're bi, it's okay.
Who's
You can
texting
come out
me?
to us.
Paws used to make those jokes about Rocky all the time. You know, it's really warm outside the closet. You should come out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they were cool people.
That guy, that dude.
Gal. Well, maybe. Yeah.
Wait.
A little bit.
Wait, what happened to Rocky?
No, there was a Oh, you mean
Bunch
Rocky?
of shit. Bunch of shit.
He's
here and there.
garbage.
Ah, well done.
Yeah.
Yes, Rouge, queen.
I'd like to point out that I didn't obviously go out of my way to fucking dunk on Rocky, despite him being my girlfriend's ex.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't accusing you of
Well,
that.
no, I'm explaining that for all the people out there. Like, Anthony's only in it for himself, and I'm like, I can
Wait.
No, but it does feel.
Wait, time out. Rouge, you dated Rocky? I am so sorry for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that time in my life too. At the very least, I got Step as a friend out of it.
Yeah.
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 I did get this cool.
Good. Step got somebody else to help rehabilitate him.
I felt bad because I winded up getting this fan art picture where freaking Rouge and Rocky and Step were like Team Rocket and Step was Meowth.
Oh, God, I remember that.
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
Well, now I feel sad.
It was a
Goddamn.
good picture. It was a good picture, damn it. And I was like, oh, I can't ever use this. That always kills me.
Is this what breakups feel like? I feel like this is what breakups feel like. Because we haven't talked in a little bit.
We'll just shoot someone else's head over fucking Rockies and it'll be fine. Oh,
It's called a friend breakup step. They happen all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it hurts.
It feels good just to talk to fucking people. It's been a hot goddamn minute. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's good to let off
Bro,
some
you're not
steam.
gonna get let in. Just stop.
No.
Crow, you fucking masochist, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be let in, you simp.
You do realize that the original story about the reason why everyone has to deal with Mad Plushie is my fault. So a long time ago, back when Mad Plushie was a diehard Lily Pete fan, yeah, we dragged them into fucking limbo, proved to him that we weren't terrible people, then threw him out a day later, and we couldn't get rid of him afterwards. And he has latched onto the fandom hardcore ever since.
Yeah,
We could have just left him in the chat.
And now he's going after Manga Common, so that's gonna be good.
You know what? You're just like Vita. You are my little responsibility.
Regrets are magic.
I wouldn't go that far.
Look. I'm not calling him a predator. I'm saying that.
Like you were calling me a predator when you shoot me over foul. You fucking.
I had your OC look like a chicken. That's it.
Unironic piece of shit.
Oh my god.
See, I wouldn't do that to Stallion of Slaughter because he doesn't get away with it. That's why he wouldn't be Dark Edge. See?
Shoot my OC.
Just screaming in the distance. Yeah, that's Step.
Yeah. I guess if I were gonna get Stallion of Slaughter drawn up like anyone, it'd be Whoop Master. Yeah, they're two different kinds. Two different kinds of liberal.
Wouldn't that be blackface?
Yeah. I can't slice and dice them. You know. They're both brony musicians,
Unless-
and they're both really loud and obnoxious.
Unless. Nah, probably not.
Stop putting your Discord in the chat. Nobody wants to talk to you.
No. I encourage everybody to add Deviant Crow and cyberbully the shit out of him.
Crow, buddy, we get it. You're desperate. You don't have to act like it.
No. You know what was bad? One time he suckered me where I got him into chat and we were getting along and he's like, no, don't get mad. What? It's me. Who? Mad Plushie. And then I threw him out. And I wonder if we would have let him stay, if everything would have been all right. Because for like a few minutes he was okay. And then I found out who he was and I was like, nope.
Alright, well, this has been fun, but I gotta go for the night.
All right,
so
no
that's
problem.
the only thing I wanted to say.
All right.
Yeah, see you guys.
Is there anything going on in the Senate right now?
No.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
Besides people making fun of you.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
But then again, it happens all the time.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Anyways, I've had fun, everybody. I'm going to hit stop.
I didn't.
Well, I had fun. I had fun at the back end, but guys, go check out Bombastic Blake's channel. Godspeed. Let me hit stop.
I do have things coming. I just need to stop being lazy and also